If you have not gone and watched the Mystery Science video of how to set up your roller coaster track, please go do that now. We will, however, include in this video how to set up the experiment.
And for that hill, we'll use the wall, or some kind of box, or a stack of books. It all depends what you have available. To set up the track, you'll want some space on the floor to work. You'll want to bring these supplies with you to your workspace. And you'll also want to be sure to get these supplies. Clunk, use your ruler to measure 20 centimeters up from the ground. Now, we're using a box, but you might be using books or a wall. That's okay. Boom, get a sticker and put half of it on the part of the track that says hi, like this. Then press the other half of the sticker on the box, right at where 20 centimeters is. Okay, now you're going to attach the alligator to the track. Pow! Put half of the sticker on the end of the track that says danger, and place it inside the alligator's mouth, but just up to the black bar, like this. Then, press the sticker down inside the alligator's mouth. Once you've done this, you can go to the next step. You're almost done setting up. Clunk and boom. You're going to attach these last pieces, the ones with stars on them. Clunk, first make sure that the black star is flat on the ground, like this. If these little flaps with the gray triangles are sticking out, make sure they're tucked inside the track, like this. That'll help the marble roll smoothly. Then, to attach the tracks, boom, you're going to slide the striped gray part of the other track underneath, like this. Then add 2 paper clips, like this. Now, your track is ready. Practice, boom and clunk. You'll take turns placing one marble at the top of the hill and releasing it. Crash and Pow, help them out. You can each take turns tilting the alligator to get the marble out. Then go to the next step once you've practiced. During your practice runs, I'm guessing that your hill marble always ended up in the alligator's mouth. So, now let's add the bumper marble. But where to put it? Annie has the idea that if we put the bumper marble fairly far away from the alligator mouth and not close to it, that will stop the hill marble from being eaten. What do you think? You can experiment to find out. You'll do 3 experiments to see which distance from the alligator's mouth will give you the best results. You'll do each experiment 4 times or 4 trials.
If you are doing the experiment, pause now to do your tests. If not, keep watching. Trial 1 says for us to start our bottom marble down at 20 centimeters and our top marble up high. So we will do this and see whether or not our marble gets eaten or stays safe. So you can see that I placed the bottom marble down here at 20 centimeters. Trial 1. So you can see our first marble got eaten. So we circled that on our trial 1. So our second marble also got eaten. So we circled that on trial 2. Our third marble got eaten as well, so we circled that on trial 3. And our fourth marble got eaten, so we circled that on trial 4. So this time I'm placing the marble at 32 centimeters. So at 32 centimeters, dropping it from the high point on our first trial, our marble was safe. On our trial 2, our marble was eaten. On our trial 3, the marble was headed into the alligator's mouth when the other marble came back and bounced it back out, but it would have been eaten. And on trial 4, our marble was safe. So this time I'm placing the marble at 44 centimeters. So placing it at 44 centimeters on our trial 1, our marble was safe. On trial 2, our marble was safe. On trial 3, our marble was safe. And on trial 4, our marble was eaten. Now, if we look down at the bottom of our page, it says distance results. Moving the bumper marble away from the alligator always, sometimes, or never kept the hill marble from being eaten. And we will need to underline sometimes. Currently, the bumper coaster ride has too much, just enough, or too little energy. And we'd have to say too much because sometimes it does get eaten. For the second part, we are going to keep our marble at 32 centimeters, but change where we release our marble from.
Annie has another idea for how to avoid the alligator mouth. Instead of focusing on the bumper marbles, she thinks that if you put the hill marble at a lower height, that might stop the hill marble from being eaten. What do you think? Try these height experiments to find out. You'll do each experiment 4 times or 4 trials.
So we will start out by placing the first marble at the high location and the second marble at 32 centimeters. For our first trial, our marble was safe. For our second trial, our marble was safe. For our third trial, our marble was eaten. And for our fourth trial, our marble was safe. For our next part, we will start the first marble at the medium level and keep the second marble at 32 centimeters. 32 centimeters medium. Trial 1, our marble was safe. Trial 2, our marble was safe. Trial 3, our marble was safe. In trial 4, our marble was safe. Now we're going to place our first marble at the low position and keep our second marble at 32 centimeters. 32 centimeters low. Trial 1, our marble was safe. Trial 2, our marble was safe. Trial 3, our marble was safe. And trial 4, our marble was safe. And now we need to look at our heights results, which are at the very bottom of the page. And it says, moving the hill marble lower on the hill always, sometimes, or never kept it from getting eaten. Well, because we had one time that it did get eaten, we have to say sometimes. Then the second sentence says, currently the bumper coaster ride has too much, just enough, or too little energy. And again, because we had one that was eaten, we need to underline too much.
What if we added more collisions? Will adding more collisions keep the hill marble from getting eaten? There's only one way to find out. Get your final supplies and try the collision experiments on your worksheet.
So the first thing it has you do is put the first marble up high with the second and third marble at 44 centimeters and 32 centimeters. Trial 1, our hill marble was safe. Trial 2, our hill marble was safe. Trial 3, our hill marble was safe. And trial 4, our hill marble was safe. So on our next part, the top marble will start at the high position, but then the lower marbles we will put at 44 centimeters, 32 centimeters, and 20 centimeters. So for trial 1, our marble was safe. For trial 2, our hill marble was safe. For trial 3, our hill marble was safe. And for trial 4, our hill marble was safe. Looking down at the bottom where it says collision results, adding more bumper marbles always, sometimes, or never kept the hill marble from getting eaten. And we underlined always because it kept all of our marbles safe.
Discuss this question. Then be sure to watch the final video. So, what did you find out as you added more marbles to the bumper coaster track? Here are some things we noticed. Adding more marbles to the track definitely stopped the hill marble from going into the alligator's mouth. In fact, by adding enough marbles, we could even start the hill marble from a pretty high place and still avoid the alligator's mouth. Annie would find this a great design. It meets her criteria that the track still be really fun while also avoiding the alligator. But why does introducing more marbles stop the hill marble from going into the alligator's mouth? After all, when one thing has energy and then collides or bumps into another thing, that energy gets transferred, causing the second thing to start moving. But as you can see from your experiment you just did, not all of that energy from the hill marble gets transferred, does it? If all of the energy got perfectly transferred between each marble, then both of the extra bumper marbles would have gone into the alligator's mouth. But not all of that energy from the hill marble did get perfectly transferred. It didn't keep moving forward. Along the way, some of the energy from that hill marble got transferred to other places. For example, did you notice this? As each marble collides with the next marble, you hear a sound. That sound travels through the air and goes out towards your ears. As you'll learn, if you study sound in the Waves of Sound unit, there is evidence that sound itself is a form of energy. So by adding marbles along the track, each time they smack into the next marble, the sound that's created is a little bit of energy from the hill marble that's now traveling not forwards, but towards your ear. This explains why each marble, as it moves forward, doesn't move all the way to the alligator's mouth. Some of the energy from the hill marble is being transferred to the air around the marbles, not just traveling forward from marble to marble. In fact, that's something you can notice next time you see anything around you bumping into or colliding with something else. There's always a sound. Sometimes it's a soft, barely noticeable sound, like the sound of your head falling into your pillow after a long day. Other times, it's a lot louder, like the sound of a belly flop. It looks painful. But every time there's a collision, there's a sound, and it's some of the energy being transferred from the object to the air around it. See if you can notice that next time you see a collision. Have fun and stay curious.